So thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back for another video and the continuation of the white paper. So next one is the gameplay. So as we look at this are the cute profits, and we have learned before about you can equip an item on your profits based on the rarity of each profit, and we also learned on about the market cap and the limited supply of these orbs that is available on pre-sale next week. Okay, so now let's move on to the battle arena. So just like what I have said before, the gameplay of this crypto prophecy is player versus player, wherein you have to place your bet against your opponent, and if the winner if the winner win, he will takes all of the bet. However, the loser will have nothing, and the loser will have the ability to fight again the last opponent, or to have another round. So okay, so preparing for a battle. So before entering the fabled battle arena, one must choose which of their profits they want to send into the battle and how many TCP tokens they want to wager on their success. So as you can see right here, before you enter the arena or enter the match, you have first to select your profits, equip them with their items, and you have to uh, place or put your bet. And on finding an opponent, once a player have chosen which prophet they will send into the battle and what associate wager they will place, the matching engine search for a suitability skilled player with the same wager desire. The battle will commence once an opponent is found or challenged and accepted. So as you can see right here, in finding an opponent on the crypto prophecy, after you place your wage, after you equip all the items on your crypto profits, the matching engine of this crypto profits will look for the player with the same wager desire. So meaning to say, if you wage 10 TCP and the matching engine will search for another player who bet 10 TCP also. So for the arena rules, each battle consists of set of number of trading candlestick, initially 10, which is also that defines the time frame of the battle. For example, if the battle was played on 10 seconds candle and there was 10 candle in total, the game would last for 100 seconds. So as you can see right here, the core gameplay involves trading candlestick pattern recognition. Player must predict the outcome of each trading candlestick, will it close up green or close down red. So as you can see right here, you can select if it's up, if it's going to close up, if going to close here at top or close down, it will go into red, and you are going to select your prediction if it will close up or it will close down, and then you can see right here your points. Okay, and in here you can also see the number of stage, mean to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will fight for 10 rounds. Okay. Okay, so now the core gameplay involves trading candlestick pattern recognition. Player must predict the outcome of each trading candlestick, will it close up or down. So this is an example of candlestick. This is the increasing bullish candlestick and the decreasing bullish candlestick. So you are going to predict if it's going green if it's going up, and red if it's going down. Okay, basic candlestick recognition. It open at low, open up it open right here at low, and then closes at high, and it open at high and closes at low. This is the basic candlestick pattern recognition. If the player thinks the candle will close up, then the player places their prediction using the green arrow up button. If you think that your prediction that the price is going up, you can put or click the up button. If you predicted that the price is going down, you can select or click the down button. Okay. So for the scoring points, the battle arena uses a point system which includes the factor of time to make it more challenging. Each candle starts with a maximum of 100 points available. As the candle time reduces, the available points for the candle reduces concurrently. If a player gets the prediction wrong, they lose the equivalent number of points based on the time they made their prediction. Hmm. So as you can see right here, you will have a 100 points. For example, right here, 300 her points is already 360. The faster you place your prediction, the uh the higher the higher the possibility that you might win. The possibility of winning is 50-50 because you're going to just predict if it's 50% high or 50% low. However, the faster you place your prediction, the lower the chances of getting deduction on your points. Okay. So casting spell. If a player owns an NFT crypto profits that has slots to contain magic items such as staff and wands, then the player can equip new NFT item into those slots that have spell casting capabilities. For example, yeah, just like what I have told you before entering the arena, you have to equip all the profits that you wanted to play with cape, with wands or with staff and something like that, because those items will help you during the battle. So the spells can be cast during the battle to hinder the opponent's chances by reducing their visibility of trading candlesticks or removing their ability to predict entirely for a set amount of time. Also, you can use these items to hinder your opponent to make such a decision wherein they cannot they cannot predict an entire for a certain amount of time. For example, 10 seconds. You choose your wand. Your wand has a 10 seconds. So that your opponent cannot predict for 10 seconds. Imagine 10 seconds is like a one whole candlestick, and your opponent will lose a score. So winning the battle. So with the winner of the battle is a player who scored the most point. This is not always the winner who predicts the most candle correctly. So the winner will be shown on screen at the end of the battle and will need to release their winning from smart contract. Okay, so the winning of the battle, it does not mean if you guess the candlestick correctly, the 10 candlestick correctly, uh, the winner who has the highest score will win the round. So for a draw, unlikely, it is possible to score the same amount of points as the opponent. The wager is refunded minus the kingdom fee. So I think the fee is about 8%. So if you bet 5 TCP and your opponent bet 5 TCP, and you just reduce the 8% of that and for the kingdom fee. So for the rematch, after a battle, once the winner is announced, the player will be offered the chance to rematch and battle again. Player can accept or decline. If player accept, a new battle with the same setting will start, assuming that both players have enough TCP tokens. If either player declines or the timer to accept the rematch ends, the chances to rematch will be gone. So just like what I have told you before, you can also uh, fight and have a rematch on your opponent if you think that your opponent is too weak, just like what too weak, just like what you have thought, and you can ask or you have the chance to rematch again, but it is the choice of your opponent to if he or she will going to your accept the rematch. So the possible winning. So the following table demonstrate the peer-to-peer model illustration, the potential winning as a player may receive depending on the wager size. So, ayun, 3%. I'm so sorry about before because I told that the kingdom fee is 8%. However, the kingdom fee is also is 3%. I'm so sorry about the misinformation before. So for the wager size, for example, 10 TCP for the 10 TCP for two players. So we have total wager of 20 TCPs. The kingdom fee is zero point 0.6, and the total winnings of the TCP that will the winner will a bag is 19.4 because it reduced by 0.6 TC, 0.6 TCP because of the kingdom fee. The arena battle modes will expand to allow the players to form alliance and create a group of files such as 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, and 4 versus 4. So the next one is the player courtyard, a social hub where players socialize and talk prophecies while waiting for their next battle or tending to their prophets or building. Just like I think it's like a lobby where while waiting you can talk to other people. Battle arena field feed, a real-time activity feed showing all matches and results. This will show the player names, the time of the match, the market, stakes, and final scores. The activity feed also encourages additional gameplay and observation. Players can challenge other players that they see on the activity feed. Kingdom chat, a real-time chat app to engage in conversation with other players on the platform. Create a chat group with multiple players or message individuals. Online players, a real-time feed for all players that are online, either an active battles or passive online player can be interacted with, challenged to a battle, added as a friend, or sent as a message. Fellows. So let's move for fellows. Each player in the ecosystem can create and store their own friends list. This enables player to save opponent and make future challenges easily. Mm. So just it you can just navigate the fellows or the courtyard on the launch game button on the interface or the home of the cryptoprophecy.com. So for the daily price draw, this is interesting because all daily players will be entered into a daily price draw where each game played gives you the player ticket for a daily price draw. If the player wins the battle, tickets are issued based on the profit used tier multiplier and wage place. If the player loses the battle, tickets are issued on 1-to-1 ratio with the size of the wager. The more games a player plays and the higher the wager plays, the more chances a player has of winning in the daily prize draw. So profits rarity multipliers. Just like what I've told you before, we have multipliers for these really crypto profits. So you can use for the battle defense a prize draw ticket multiplier per winning battle are issued. For example, for the daily draw tickets, for the common one is to one ratio. For the daily draw tickets for the uncommon is 2, and for rare is 4, and the multiplier for epic is 8, and for the legendary you have 16, just like what I have said. And from my previous window, the founders on NFT is 32. So meaning to say, for example, you have one a game, and the wage is 10 TCP, and you have legendary profit. However, on the draw price ticket, you can multiply it by 16, meaning to say 10 times 16 is 160. So meaning to say you will win 160 TCP. So example ticket issuance, common wager 1000, win 1 is to 1. So the tickets is 1,000 only. For the legendary, the wager is 1, and the multiplier is 1 is to 16. That the player has a multiplier, the player has a legendary profit. So it will multiply by 16, so it will have 16,000. So for the daily prize pool, is generated from 40 percentage of the kingdom fee, so that it becomes a community pool and grows in size based on the number of games played and number of wagers placed in any given day. So meaning to say the 3% that is deducted in every games that has been played, 40% of that will be going to the daily prize pool. So the number of daily prizes, every day there will be a total of 25 winning tickets drawn at random using an on-chain random number generator, with the accumulated number prize pool being distributed as follow. So winning tickets is 15%, 2, 10%, 3, 7%, 20 to 25, 1% of the daily price pool. For meaning to say, if you had 1,000 winning tickets, you have more than enough. You will earn much percentage for the price the daily price pool. So price pool top ups. So the daily price pool may be top up using the TCP ecosystem at the discretion and the management team. The smart contract cover. The daily price draw will be governed and executed via smart contract. So that's it. In my next video, in my next video, I'm just not going to uh, uh, discuss these leaderboards because I know that you are already bored. So in my next video, I'm going to show you the market and explain each of that. And I hope that in this video you have learned something. But I'm going to have a recap first. We have learned in this video that the crypto profits have different rarities, and in order to obtain a crypto profits, you have to buy an herb first. So there are only 110,000, 110, 110,000, 110, and 111,110 crypto orbs that is available, that is capped in the market in the pre-sale on next week on October 12th. I mean to say that there is a market cap of the NFT for the generation one. So we will be expecting to have generation two next later in the 2022. Okay, so we also learned that to obtain crypto profits, the higher the tiers, the higher the multiplier for the daily price pool. And we also learned that the higher the tiers, the more slot for items to equip on your crypto profits, as well as you can also burn your NFT to get a higher tier. You can burn the same NFT, the same race, and the same generation to you can burn it, and you will be having a higher tier of that NFT, as well as you need mpods. Mpods is not here on the white paper. However, I already have news and knowledge about the mpods because I already stake in it, and there is small amount of mpods that is already there. And the inputs that you need, before you burn something, before you summon an orb, you need an inputs on summon an herb. So that's it. So I hope that you have learned something in this video. Please like, comment, and share, and tell me something on what I need to improve, because I am new in creating videos, creating a tutorial. So I hope that in this video you have learned something. Please do not forget to create a comment below for or any suggestion that you can make on how am I going to improve. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I will see you on my next videos.